Now listen, if they ask, you're over 21, okay? Hi. Wow, what a beautiful store. Okay, hi, how are you? If you take a look around New York, you'll probably notice a lot of animals in places you wouldn't normally expect. What you may not realize is that a lot of these out-of-place pets are actually certified emotional support animals. Last year alone, 11,000 of them were registered. So what does it take to turn your personal pet into a therapeutic treatment? I spoke to my therapist to find out.
I'm just not comfortable appearing on camera, and I'm not going to write you a letter for an emotional support animal. I'm not one of those websites that just hands these things out to whoever asks for one.
What do you mean websites? Emotional support animals. I have all these things. After a short search online, I found a website that would certify me for an emotional support animal. I answered questions about my feelings of anxiety and gloom without exaggerating. Of course, I also had to pay $200 or something like that, which is a lot. Cat, dog, hugger. It's great.
To whom it may concern, I am a licensed mental health professional who is currently treating Marc
Eskenazi.
Eskenazi for his emotional mental health condition. He has a disorder for which an emotional support animal will help provide him with the relief that traditional medication cannot. I have prescribed him to have one pig for emotional support.
Sure, I could have gotten a cat or a dog, but my curiosity compelled me. So I borrowed a domesticated pig named Daphne from a friend upstate, and we hit the town to see just who would let us in. This is my emotional support animal. Note from my therapist that says I can bring her around anywhere. So, to my relief, the letter worked. Okay. And people seemed genuinely understanding of my relationship with an emotional support pig. Living in the city can be very stressful. At times, you're going to feel like you don't know who your friends are, but you can always count on me, and I feel like I can always count on you, right? I feel like you're not listening. Are we connecting, or are you just... All right. I began to think that perhaps Daphne and I weren't seeing eye to eye. This time I tried something a little more uplifting. These are my emotional support birds. Yeah, because I have a note from my therapist. But I couldn't help feeling there was something standing between us. So I turned to something a little bit more free range. Because the thing is, I have actually an emotional support animal note that allows me to, have the turkey.
Is this a real letter?
It actually is.
Is this a real doctor here?
How'd you pick a turkey of all animals?
Well,
most people go for dogs or cats.
Yeah, because it's out of place in this city, and I feel like I'm out of place in this city.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know? The turkey doesn't care about people. He can just tune out everybody, because I'm always thinking, what are people thinking about me? What are people like, oh, is this person judging me? While I learned a lot from Owen, I couldn't help feeling we weren't always headed in the same direction. Maybe it was time to try something bigger. Hi, how are you? Hi. Okay. You ever been to one of these places before? I'm sorry to interrupt. Careful, careful, careful. Do you guys allow emotional support animals inside?
Let me call my manager.
Sure.
This is a what, llama?
This is an alpaca. Related to the llama.
Very nice.
Oh, let's not. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, you know what? I think he doesn't want me to drink. He doesn't like how I get when I drink. You know, one time I peed right next to Jeff Goldblum. Well, actually, I couldn't pee, but I was standing next to him. We can leave it. I think maybe we should leave it, actually, in fact. I see what... You gotta go more? Oh, okay. Let's move away from it. I'm gonna clean it up. I just, we gotta go. I had spent all day searching for the perfect animal, but maybe the therapy had been working all along. I've just made some really bad decisions in my life. I don't always open up to people the way that I should, the way that I could. Everyone's so status conscious in this city. You gotta grow thick skin, you know? I was opening up to the animals and finally connecting with people.
My parents have a therapy dog.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
So what made you think of a turkey?
Well, thanks. Her name's Daphne. What's your name? So talk to your doctor and see if an emotional support animal is right for you. Side effects may include itching, coughing, sneezing, especially if you're allergic to animals, bruising, irregular menstrual cycle, dizziness, chewed shoes, wheezing, swine flu, bird flu, regular flu, feelings of incompetence, weird dreams, really very strange dreams, headaches, indigestion, separation anxiety, social anxiety, antisocial anxiety, lots of conversations about pets, never truly knowing whether people are interested in you or your animal, smelling bad, or if you like the smell of animals, smelling good, loss of appetite, loss of food, loss of hearing, loss of girlfriend, twisting, twitching, and occasionally cleaning up after an alpaca in a parking lot. Hi, how are you? Oh, you too. Come back now, you hear?